move might make your head blow off.
Hey, yo, it's a talk show host, Kana Lassiter. Join me for an episode of Relations, the most lit hour of adult conversation.
Hold up, you know you can't forget about me. It's 51 Spade, alpha male G-O-D, one half of Relations. You wanna hear the truth? Can you handle the truth? It's where it's at, baby. It's where it's at, baby.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Relations. My name is Kana Lassiter.
It's your boy, the ninja you love to hate, 51 Spade, alpha male G-O-D. I'm in the building.
Yep. We have two exciting topics tonight. The first one is love versus possession. And the second one is who cheats better, men or women?
Savage.
So, yes, savagery at its best. So I think we'll start with the first topic being love versus possession. This is one topic that I think a lot of people can take away from. I don't think it's really even a debate topic. I think the two things are separate. Love is in one category and possession is in another category. Mm-hmm. And you shouldn't intermingle the two. But the way that we came up with the subject was because people confuse the two.
Intermingle the two all the time.
Yeah.
So why do you think that is?
Because I think I had to look at it this way. Love something, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Mm-hmm. So obviously it's a relationship show. We'll go with person. You love a person. Mm-hmm. I think your love for that person can make you a bit controlling. And if you're going to use the word controlling,
so if
then you try to control narratives. You want to know everything. You want to do everything. And that, I think, turns into treating someone like they are your possession. Mm-hmm. Like, that is mine. All that he has going on is mine, etc., etc., etc.
But where do you think that comes from? Like if you love somebody, mm-hmm. do you have the right to say where they go, who they fuck, issues with baby mamas, privacy? Like, some people get habitual with it.
Okay, so does love give you all access? That probably would have been an easier topic that led to using people as possessions. But I think that's a more basic statement to say. Does loving a person give you all access to their life, no matter what it is? Does it give you all access? I'm on the fence with it because me being someone's wife, I say, fuck yeah, I'm that man's wife. I should have all access. Absolutely, yes.
But what does love have to do with your access?
I think what it does is it validates that the love that we have for each other has put me on a certain level in your life.
It validates?
Yeah.
How?
Wait a minute. First of all, if you like somebody, then they don't have that much stake in your life. Then you don't live with a person that you like.
No. Hold on. No, I'm not. You're getting it.
How?
I'm saying. How does love validate you having the possession over that person?
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying, how does love validate something else? Your status. Because I was talking about status. If you love me, not like me, then I've moved up in your life. That means I'm privy to certain things in your life. Mm-hmm. That just makes sense to two people who are in love. Especially to a woman. He says he loves me. We've elevated now from just girlfriend and boyfriend. Now we're exchanging information. Financial information, medical information, family information. I have now access to those things.
Gotcha.
So now when you're on the phone with your cousin them and something bad done happen, I don't feel out of pocket by asking you what happened with your cousin them. We love each other, remember? We live together, remember? I got your back, you got mine, remember? That's not supposed to be just convenient for you. When you want it to be convenient, you want to treat me like your wife and your girlfriend when it's convenient for your ass. But when I need some, now I'm trying to help and be included.
But hold on now. It's not a convenient thing with me because I don't think things are 50-50. So that's just you talking from your perspective. I don't think relationships are 50-50.
Wow.
That's just me.
Maybe that deserves its own topic because that's ridiculous.
I mean, you can say it's ridiculous all you want, but I just don't believe in that. So that's why I'm coming to the point that how do you equate love to these things that you're talking about?
Status? Easy. But that's not the topic. I can do that for you, or I can move back onto the subject at hand, which is leading to why do people, because they think they are in love, that they are now using these things as, okay, they're treating this person more like a possession rather than a person in a relationship. Because that I do have a problem with. But I'm just saying that when you love somebody, you do have a different status. And so that itself deserves access. But that's not the
It don't deserve access. You just want access.
No, it deserves access.
No, it don't deserve access. You just want. You just said it yourself. You said from a woman's point of view, this is how I view it. So you just view it that way. It doesn't.
It makes sense. You know why it makes sense? Because after you said I love you, then we moved in together. And then after you moved in, I started fucking washing your dirty drawers and folding them and putting them away. And then after I started doing that, I started picking your kids up from daycare. So now you're picking and choosing when it's convenient for me to have that access. And that's fucking whack.
That's not true, because a lot of women do shit. I'm finna stop you right here. A lot of women do shit that we don't even ask you to do. I didn't ask you to wash my motherfucking drawers. You chose to, because I've been in relationships when I can wash clothes myself. I don't need your motherfucking ass. I can cook, clean, do all this type of shit, jack my dick, the whole nine.
But the point is, you're in a relationship and now you living with the lady that you love. So all cool. That is irrelevant.
But that does not give you the right to say I love you, that you possess me.
That's true. I'm agreeing with that.
I'm not a possession. So if I don't want to give you access to certain shit, just because that doesn't mean that I love you any less. Or what does love really have to do with it? Tina Turner said that best. But what does love have to do with it? That's all I'm trying to say.
Because when you say you love somebody, now I'm involved. I care. If you having a phone call and I feel like things are elevated, something's wrong, or I got a feeling that something's wrong, you're off. Oh, you're rushing out of the house.
So let me ask you a question.
Anything you're doing rash, I'm on edge now because I love you.
So let me ask you a question. Gotcha. Let me ask you a question. Okay, let's say for instance, if your man, do you intermingle with your man's conversations that he have with his baby mama?
Yes.
Why?
I don't intermingle by interfering verbally, but I intermingle by paying attention mentally.
So if he does, but what I'm asking is, if he don't want to give you access to it because you love him, what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna feel like you're keeping that part of your life a secret from me, which is okay. But when shit fall down and now I gotta come clean it up, like one of y'all kid need to be picked up, y'all kid need a babysitter, y'all kid sick and need to go to the doctor, and neither one of y'all can get there, and you call on me to do it, guess what I'm gonna remember? When I asked you one simple damn question about what y'all was talking about, you didn't want me to be involved. Okay. But when the chips fall down and you need me to be involved, that's when I can be involved. That's what I mean by being convenient for you, and that's not fair. If you're gonna involve me with your kids, I'm involved with your kids, and if I'm involved with your kids, I gotta be involved with your baby mama, and I am privy to questions. Now, whether you want to answer those questions or not is all on you, but don't come back around the block and expect me to be okay when y'all both need my ass.
Okay. All the huffing and puffing ain't necessary. I was just asking a question. You know what I'm saying?
But just that's how I do anyway.
Just because
I get emotional about shit.
You be talking loud and saying nothing. The whole thing that I'm talking about is, it still goes back to the initial subject at hand. Is this because you're saying that love is right there, that you think that you have access for a conversation that he's going on, regardless of all that extra shit? Then wasn't asking about that, but I'm just saying, is love the thing that you're saying that, well, because I love this person and I'm involved in this person's life, that I have this all access key?
Because I've invested. And I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but that's my answer. I'm deeply invested now. So whether it's right or wrong or right, I feel entitled. And entitled is a negative word, but I will own it. I feel entitled to that access because of who I am in your life. Wrong or right, that's how I feel. That's the right word to use, ladies. Don't get mad at me. That's why we do the show, so we can look at ourselves in the mirror. I think at the end of the day, we feel entitled to the access.
So that's probably one of the things I'm saying, because I think a lot of relationships get in a lot of fight because these two things are being intertwined in together. So just because you feel entitled doesn't mean that this man love you any less, or just because I decide not to give you access to conversations that I have, whether they're with my baby mama, this and that, they might just be private to me, doesn't mean that I don't love you any less. But I think people take it is a certain way because, like you said, they're feeling entitled. But I think they need to understand that one really has nothing to do with the other. That's just a matter of how you feel. You feel you have access to that. But let's just say, for instance, if that shit didn't even start, or that shit gets cut off. Mm-hmm. Just one day he comes there and be like, you know what? I don't want you to pick my kid up. I don't feel like explaining any of this. I just think you're being too nosy. My kid is my kid, and I handle this how I really want to. And if you don't want to do any of that shit, then fucking fine. Mm-hmm. Don't pick her up. Don't pick him up. Don't help with homework. Don't do any of that shit. Mm-hmm. Now what?
Then that's how you made it. But I think we both know, if we're thinking realistically, and I am who I'm supposed to be in your life, I know that ain't gonna last but a week or two, because life happens, and I'm the other responsible party in your life.
What do you mean that won't happen? That's not realistic.
You come home and say, hey, don't do shit with my baby mama ever again. For my kid, me and my baby mama gonna handle it. It's gonna be private between her and I. You can do that all day, and I will have no choice but to go with that. However, me being me, I know this in my head. That ain't gonna last always.
So are you automatically saying that because of the dynamic of that, you just feel like the love shit doesn't matter? It's just gonna go straight to, I own access. I have possession of that.
No, I don't think it's gonna go straight there. What do you mean? I think I'm confused by your question.
Well, it's like you said that you don't really feel like that can continue. So let's just say it did continue, because that's just the way it is. Because I've been in a relationship.
Oh no, I wasn't saying that. I was saying that if, let's say, if it was me and you came home and said, hey, I don't want you to be involved with my kid's life. Everything to me now with my child is between me and my kid's mother. If that's what you want, fine. What am I going to do? Fight you about it? Y'all kid? I'm going to be like, okay. But if I'm going to walk away from that conversation knowing in myself, y'all going to be right back around to me. You know why? Because I am the other responsible party in your life. Mm-hmm. That sounds good. But when shit happens, when shit blow up in smoke, there's a person that you can count on. The person that you love and the person that you trust everything else with.
I get that.
That person is who you're going to come back around to.
I understand that, but that's not always the case, because there are certain men that are that responsible that they can take those things away from you. But I just feel like the love thing just really has nothing to do with it.
Let me ask you a question. I hear a lot of fathers saying this, especially fathers that haven't lived in the home with their kids. So we're talking about now divided families where the kids are living with the mom. I hear dads gripe all the time about, hey, my kids don't call me, my baby mama don't call me until some shit go wrong, and I have to step in and clean all that shit up. They never call. They don't call to check on me. They just, fathers in general, because I've heard more than one father say that. Because he's on the outs and the kids live with the mom, they only get a call for money or when there's a problem. Mm-hmm. And I've heard those dads say, I feel some type of way about that. I'm just the cleaner. I'm just the check. I'm just the check and the cleanup when shit go wrong. Mm-hmm. Well, guess what? Women, especially stepmoms, feel like that all the fucking time. Tired, overworked, used, only when it's convenient for the other two people. And when shit is good with the other two people, they want to talk, lollygag, text each other. Everything's perfect with their kid. Now they don't need me. I'm only needed when there's a disaster. And what I'm telling you is that's not fair. And it blurs the lines. I can do all this for the baby, but I can't do that for the baby. It's all or nothing with some women. Does it have to be like that? No, some women could fall right in line and do what their partner is asking. I'm not telling y'all to, I'm not starting a new movement. But what I'm saying, for me, I feel that woman, that she just feels like, damn, I'm only valuable or appreciated when it's convenient for those other two people. And when they just don't want for me to be included, I'm just not. And then I'm supposed to be okay with, hey, picking up the baby from school and going to take her to get her hair done and all this shit and just smile and go with it. And when I just want to know something just based off of respect of who you are to me and who I am to you, you don't want to feed my ego when I need it feeding. Because that's all it's about. I just want to know because I'm damn nosy. You my man. I want to know what the fuck going on. I could probably care less what's going on, but I just want to know because of who I am to you. Why isn't it okay for me to know? Respect me enough I want to feel included sometimes. So sometimes I think the man should feed the ego of that other woman. You don't really got to put us in your game room, but give us enough to make us feel like that other woman, that baby mama, know I'm important. that my opinion matters here and that he's talking to me about it, because that shows something about the unit that you got with that woman that got your back when your baby mama ain't acting right. And she done pissed you off and now you can't talk to her. Because trust me, I'm sure there was a part of that relationship that all you was doing was talking about your baby mama to your girlfriend. Now everything good and I can't know everything now. That's just whack, but that's how y'all do.
I see why you can't never do anything right. You spent 5 minutes, damn near 3 minutes. You said you started off with, let me ask you a question. I yet to get the question. Was there a question? Or you just like talking? I'm trying
I reminded you what fathers say, and I
you
just want you to answer that.
You said I got a question for you.
I do, and I want you to elaborate now because you're a father. Have you ever felt like, damn, I don't get the call until shit just out of control? Only when you're needed, not when you're just wanted, just because somebody wants to, hey, I'm just calling to check on you though. Hey, I just wanted to let you know I talked to so-and-so and we don't do this with so-and-so. We decided together. What you think about that? For no reason. You're just talking to this other person about your child. That makes them feel good. So have you ever felt that way?
What does that have to do about my significant other? And I'm going to just say for me.
The situations are the same.
I'm going to say for me, I was not that type of person. Majority of times when I had situations going on with my baby mama, I didn't really discuss those type of things with my
girlfriend,
with my significant other. I really try to keep those things like separate because you also have to know about personalities. What personalities can work, what personalities can't work. And for just this particular situation, you know, they had a run-in before all that. So that wasn't gonna be.
But that's valid. That's valid. There was a run-in. That's changing the narrative now.
But no. I'm just saying what happened. I'm just saying that every situation is different. Like that run-in that they had nothing really to do with like my kids or anything like that. They actually just had a run-in, and then it just so happened
that they didn't like each other.
Yeah. So you really can't ask me that because that was the only time that happened. So. But
I'm talking about your need to feel appreciated and wanted and loved when there isn't chaos, because there's a difference. There's even difference with friends who only call you when there's something wrong and they need to just borrow something, but every other time they don't call and share shit with you. It's the same shit. It's the exact same thing. You could do this for my kid, but you can't do that for my kid. Mm-hmm. Oh, you could do all this shit, but when I'm talking to my baby mama, that ain't none of your business. Mm-hmm. It's the same shit. You can call me for a check, but you can't call me to say happy birthday.
I got you, and I understand perfectly where you're coming from. Like I said, I just have never been in that type of scenario. I never, like, the thing about women a lot of times is, like, women go above and beyond of what a man would even ask for. Like, some men don't ask women to get, you know, hey, my baby birthday coming up. They don't ask the woman to go get shit. Sometimes they just go get shit. They do. And I've even, like my homeboy, he didn't know his girlfriend was gonna buy shit for, you know, his daughter, and then had it sent to the house. The fucking baby mama was there and took a knife through all that shit. But he didn't know that the package was even coming. The girlfriend just did it. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was no way for him to know that at all. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that shit happen. And that's why I'm saying different strokes for different folks. Different personalities. You just don't know. Sometimes personalities just don't mix. So when you're talking about a situation of love and possession, it doesn't mean that I love you any less. You not having access to me or things that you may feel entitled to. You want that for you. You want to feed your own ego, like you said. You want to stroke your own motherfucking ego.
That's true.
That ain't really got nothing to do with me and what the hell I got going on. Sorry. I hear that shit all the time. Like, that's not fair. Life ain't fucking fair. That's just one of the things that we happen to go to. Some people mindset change sometimes. I remember being a guy that was like, you know what? I don't really want to mess with women who have children because I really didn't want to deal with that baby daddy whole scenario type shit. So I wouldn't mess with women who really had children. So I had to look at the whole scenario. And then when I had kids myself, my mind state changed. But I also didn't give a lot of women access to my baby mama or kids just because I was going through some shit. That's one of the things about men is that we're really not good communicators. We handle shit eternally. You know, women, won't you talk to me? Won't you say something? I see you upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me to get on the motherfucking couch? You want to be my therapist now? You want to suck my dick and fuck and all this type of shit? Or do I have to turn into something else? And I always don't feel like fucking flipping a switch on. That's all I'm saying. But it doesn't give you the right to feel like you own me. I'm not a piece of meat.
You are not a piece. Men are not a possession. But what I don't understand is like, men are quick to roar like lions. I am lion, hear me roar. I am the king of this castle. But y'all can't even fucking manage your baby mama and your current fucking woman. Like, you got niggas soft as Will Smith managing 2 fucking households. And another is
you think Will Smith soft?
Ex-wife.
You think Will Smith
I'm
soft?
just saying, compared to my man, I would pick my man over Will Smith because Will Smith is a little too bit.
He from Philly,
you know
man.
what I'm saying?
I think people gonna have.
I'm just saying.
I think some people finna jump in your ass.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying Will Smith is soft. I'm just saying. I only know the persona, so I'll say the persona of Will Smith is a lot softer than the man that I know to be my man. So it feels like my man is a harder gentleman. So when I hear a guy like that is managing 2 households, and in another household, the ex-wife is already married to another nigga. He's an alpha male. He's managing these households. We having Christmas together. Ain't nobody separate. I'm not finna grab my kids at 5 o'clock and have them back at your house by 7 because your mama gonna be over there. All of us having Christmas dinner right here. We doing Thanksgiving right here. And the baby's mama's just got the deal. Roy Jones too. Not Roy Jones. What's his name? The boxing guy. Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And I know what you're gonna say. I shouldn't take it away from you because I know you're going to say they got money.
You already know what I'm about to say. When you got that motherfucking dough, them hoes got to get in line. Straight up. Money over everything. It rules everything around me. Queen. Dollar bill, y'all. What you talking about, man? That shit you talking about don't work for the average person.
It doesn't. But it doesn't mean that it shouldn't. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't put your best foot forward to say, hey, that's my past. This is my future.
Got you.
You cannot realistically do it if you don't.
Yes, you can. But this is the thing that I think you also is not taking in considerations. You got to consider this. You have to consider the age of the children. People feel different at different points in time in their life, men and women, upon when you can interact with their kids. It's just as simple as, well, shit, you got this woman here and this woman here, so you should make them you should make them intermingle. That's not always the case. When my daughter was fucking like 3 years old, this and that, she was getting sent to me. I don't do girls' hair, but you sending her to me with her hair not done. Well, guess what? The motherfucker that I'm with gonna do her hair, cause that's how you sent her ass to me. And if you mad about that, that's your own fucking fault.
And that's what I mean by using that woman when it's convenient for y'all.
Yeah, but listen,
you understand?
Can I finish my point? You trying to admit, yeah, but you're wrong on what you're talking about. In different states, you have a habit of doing that. But in different states, then when they're a teenager, then it's not me asking for that shit. It's the fucking baby mama asking for that shit. Hey, could you ask your girlfriend to do her hair? Mm-hmm. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's her asking the shit. Different stages. Yeah. It goes on. So I can't say like what can happen when this is that. But what I do know is you calling somebody like Will Smith soft, he got money. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you had to go back there.
You know what I'm saying? Because your ass said it. So you said it, you meant it, and I'm telling you right now, negative no. You know what I'm saying? If they all at his dinner table, him, that wife, and that soft ass husband, he there because he can't pay that shit. Straight up. Fuck you talking about, man? It don't go like that. It don't not go like that. Sorry. It don't even work like that.
First of all, I thought I corrected what I said I said Will Smith persona. His persona is soft. But it's like, come on, man. I'm glad we're talking about it, even though we took it to baby mama, baby daddy conversation. It's a lot of black men that are using that shit as a fucking crutch. My baby mama won't let me do this. My baby mama and my girlfriend don't get along, so I ain't picked up my baby. I know that's not the subject, but there's a lot of shit that y'all like blaming now on the relationship between the girl you with and the baby mama. You can't do the right thing because them two women can't get along, but you supposed to be the man in the situation, and you can't make it so your baby mama and the person that you love and gonna marry, you can't make it so that they can't handle business. If you get locked up, you gotta be locked up worried about your girlfriend that got the money and the baby mama getting the girl over there to get her hair done. Like, it's little things that they can handle without you even being involved if you were man enough to mend those fences and just let them know that your baby is the priority. The kid is the priority. Fuck your feelings and fuck your feelings. That right there is number one. And something you could go to work and never come back home. Then what? Because you weren't man enough to iron out that relationship and make sure both of them women felt secure in what you had going on. Something happened to you. Now you should really be worried, because now that baby mama out there on her own with your child, without the guts or the peace to make a phone call to the person you left everything with, which is the person you're currently with. They have everything. Why wouldn't you want those two to be able to pick up the phone if something happens to you? Why? It's irresponsible and it's stupid. It makes no sense. If you the king of the motherfucking kingdom, be a king. That shit can't go on. Off with both they fucking heads if they can't fall in line. Because of the kid. Now, do you agree with that?
You know, every time I hear people talk loudly, they always talk loudly from the perspective like they feet been in them shoes. It's like, that shit sound good when you got bass in your voice, but you don't really have too many facts. So we're gonna ride this way. Do you have kids?
No.
Exactly. Speak about what you know first, okay?
That's the only way you can shut me down.
I'm sorry. No, I'm shutting you down because I can't let you sit there and call men weak based upon that. So I'm finna stop you. I'm finna stop you with this. It takes a lot to get a lot of shit in order. In the past, because this is what you're talking about. In the past, just like anybody else, what you don't know you can't do, like a lot of men don't realize what rights they really have and what they can do and what they can stop. A lot of men don't know that. But don't speak on that shit about no man being weak because this is not happening. You're crazy as fuck. Ain't no man weak. He just doesn't know what he can do. There's a lot of men, include my homeboys, when they got a lawyer involved, when they started asking for parental rights and shit like that, all that shit is shut down. It ain't got nothing to do with the baby mama and this and that. So I'm not finna let you call no men weak. They don't know no better. But you're not gonna call them weak. Not on my watch. I am a man. And I'm a dad.
And so guess who's helping them do all that shit? They girlfriend.
Ain't nobody help.
On to the next.
Ain't nobody help me do that shit. I did that shit by I did that shit by myself.
Hey, babe, man, come help me fill out these papers, man. This lawyer told me to call him tomorrow and he have these papers filled out. You'll come help me fill out these papers, babe.
So your weak Will Smith person that you date, then y'all need to go on that way. Get you a real man. You won't have to worry about him saying, "Hey, babe." So next subject then. Let's handle it like that. Since you want to go on to the next subject, let's go. You ain't running nothing in here. Debate down, spade one. Next.
Who cheats better, men or women? I'm gonna let you start that one off since you still here. Who cheats better?
Who cheat better?
Get on my nerves.
Well, this is gonna be on a perspective how people look at what is actually better. So I'll break it down if I have to. But in any way that I look at it, women cheat better. Men might cheat more. We might get caught more. But when women cheat way better. That's just how it goes. Just because a motherfucker robbed 11 banks and got caught every time don't mean he better at it. He should just stop. That's just how I see it. So just because I got caught cheating 12 times don't make me better.
It doesn't. But practice does make perfect.
Sometimes.
And most men have been cheating
this
since
is not the
high
case.
school. You know what I'm saying? Since we're having the adult conversation.
Hold on.
Most boys start cheating in high school. Women start cheating much later in life.
Now,
you've had way more practice.
Hold on. So I'm just gonna say this. I can't speak on the perspective that you're talking about when you're going back is that far. When I was in high school, I wanted to play sports. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had really like girlfriends like that. So I can't say that men was cheating in high school and all that shit. So I'm gonna go current. I'm not gonna give you that. I'm just saying I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. Like I told you, men, we have a learning curve when it comes to relationships. Most men are starting relationships where women been playing Ken and Barbie since they were motherfucking like 3 years old and playing house and all this type of shit. So now y'all just experts in like relationships. My fault that I like football. My fault that I like to play basketball. My fucking fault that I like video games. My bad.
And we've been playing with dolls. You do have a point.
And well, I'm just saying. So when you come in. Going to college, you just figured out sex probably not that long ago, and I'm speaking from a man perspective. My mind went from that to now, oh shit, sex is this, and now you want to throw relationship in the middle of the shit. My bad if I want to try some different pussy from time to time. That's all I'm saying. But if you're talking about fucking cheating, you're crazy as hell. Women got it all mapped out of how they doing it. They got it all. Listen, motherfucker, your replacement is that motherfucker she cheating with. She done pulled the facts. She done pulled the credit. She done figured out what side of the room this nigga finna be on. You can believe that shit. So if you telling me who cheat better, you're crazy. Women cheat better.
I disagree.
I'm not trying to, the bitch I fuck, I'm not necessarily trying to replace my lady with her.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
You're just trying to smash and go.
Yeah, I'm trying to smash and go. It's a mental connection that's coming along with the woman. She is already invested, not sexually. She is invested mentally. And once you lose that, trust me, she's fucking gone. She might be there in body, but she's fucking gone in spirit.
I think that women's relationships end much more tragically, quicker. I think a man can have an affair for a very long time. Mm-hmm. And there's a reason why I'm going to say this. It's because of the things that you're saying. You're detached. Mm-hmm. You're thinking just with your penis. It's not an emotional thing for you. For a woman, it is. So the more emotionally attached she becomes to the person that she's cheating with, the harder it is to manage her household. Mm-hmm. Her relationship at home is falling apart. Okay. She's not good at managing both. So that's why I'm saying that you are right. Everything that you said is factual. But it's very hard for a woman to manage households. Mm-hmm. A man could be a rolling stone for a long time. Mm-hmm. You don't even know sometimes you have other siblings until y'all grown. Mm-hmm. I come from that. I have an older sibling. And I went, I don't know, till I was 17 thinking I was my father's firstborn child. Mm-hmm. So when you have facts like that, it's very hard for me to agree with you that women are better cheaters just based on that.
But hold on. But see, the thing is, and I said this in the beginning, but just because your daddy is a Rolling Stone, shit, my daddy is a Rolling Stone, but that don't make them better cheaters is what I'm saying. You know, I'm just trying to state on the narrative of
the word better.
Yeah, who is a better cheater? We cheat so sloppily. Like a lot of times, like, hey, I done got busted so many ways because a lot of times I really, my mental is not even really there enough to cover my tracks. You know what I'm saying? I could leave a phone out. I could leave a message up. I done been busted in some of the dumbest ways. It's just, you just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even try. You know what I'm saying? Like at least give the effort. You didn't even try. It's like I'm personally sabotaging my relationship, and just women don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like when a man, when the reason you see a lot of men so heartbroken when the shit go down is because they done covers they track so good. They packing and they damn near out the door. Yeah, I just want to tell you I'm leaving today. You know what I'm saying? Like they already got the like you get blindsided because you ain't even see the shit coming. You like, God damn, you been fucking someone else this whole time. You don't even know. So you not gonna sell me on no shit like that. I done heard females like, he smelled like latex when he came in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't think about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was supposed to take a shower at her house. I came way home to take a shower at my house?
Yep.
Like, and you trying to tell me we better cheaters? Man, you don't stop it.
Let me tell you on rebuttal that. I like the idea of you bringing up getting busted easily. Usually, when you busted a guy for cheating, you've only busted one of his situations. You
make
bust
it better though.
One of fucking 20. You bust my situation, you busted the only situation I fucking had.
But I explained, but hold on. But I explained why you have that one situation. Because the person that you're cheating with is your man's replacement. It's not about
that
you.
Doesn't make me a better cheater. That makes me a smarter cheater. There's a difference.
That's what we're...
Let's separate the words. I could be a smarter cheater. That doesn't make me the better cheater. That's smart. I'm getting invested in someone that when my relationship is over, I'm taken care of. That's a smart cheater, not a better cheater. And it's not even that smart because now when the chips fall down, when the same thing happened with the motherfucker that you left with, you're really burnt. So I really don't even say that's smarter because there are emotions involved. You're cheating with somebody and she's not even taking account for, you're married and sleeping with a man. Don't you think that man is looking at you like, wait a minute, you're married, cheating on your husband. You might come over here and do the same thing. So there's no guarantee. The chips may fall for a woman.
He might be like your Will Smith dude. You know what I'm saying? He might just be soft. You know what I'm saying? And don't worry about you leaving that dude to come on over there and play house with him or, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he might have not had that type of head before. It's a lot of damn reasons why men accept a lot of shit. We ain't that bright sometimes. It's not when it comes to sex.
But I'll tell you what you are bright enough for. None of y'all is just cheating with one bitch. Where there's one, there's two, and when there's two, there's three.
That's not true.
Point blank. Oh, yes, it is.
That's not true.
I would never believe that a man who cheats only is cheating with one person.
That's not true.
No,
that's not true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, and I'm just gonna tell you from my perspective, and because like I said, I don't speak for every man in America. I'm only speaking for me. But I'll tell you this. My patience is real short when it comes to females. And I ain't got time to be juggling like no 4-5 bitches and 4-5 attitudes. And when you gonna come see me. And when you gonna do this and when you gonna do that. That's why I'm gonna hold that. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about men that have multiple bitches they cheating on, them bitches are coming and going. Now, if you want to go from it from that aspect, I give you that. Yeah. But you ain't gonna tell me that you gonna... This dude is keeping this bitch around and then keeping this bitch around and then keeping this bitch around.
Oh, they are. They're nesting. They're nowadays. It's 2020.
It's too much shit.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, everywhere a man travels a lot, it's a bitch there that he can go stay with.
And on top of that,
trust me.
And on top of that, you're proving my point even further. For 2020, it's way harder to cheat out here. You know how many camera phones it is around this bitch? Instagram accounts, motherfucking stalkers and all kind of shit. Man, you can't get away with nothing. Your homegirl be like, yeah, he's in the club right now. And send him that shit right there. What you talking about? Ain't no 5. You can't have 5 bitches, not in the same city. So unless you got money like that, no sir. That is not happening.
Somebody out there got him. I need you to comment on this thread.
Hey.
It's my homeboy's got at least 5-6 bitches.
He got money?
Not really. He all right.
You heard how she said that? Not really. Because like I said, in order for that to really happen, you gonna have to have dope. You gonna have to have that. You just to take care of your 5 bitches, you gonna need that cash flow. And I ain't going broke for now, hoes. Straight up. So that's not happening. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, I'm telling you what's going on.
Okay.
There's no way and I feel that way. I'm talking for me. If I bust my guy for cheating, I'm not gonna believe for 1 second there isn't another woman's phone number he doesn't have. There isn't an IG that I think is inappropriate or a Facebook message. There's other shit going on.
Let me ask you this. Just because I want to make sure that I don't want to dismiss it all the way through the board. So, just to clarify, let's make sure So are you saying that there's always the possibility of him cheating? Or are you saying like once he cheat, he just has to have another girlfriend hidden?
I just think that there's other crumbs of little pieces. And I'm not saying they have gone all the way. I just don't think someone who has said to themselves, yeah, I'm a fuck shorty, is not saying that when he met the chick the other day and not saying that again. What I think once you do it once, it becomes an easy thing to do.
Well,
that's all.
I mean, that's human nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I'm a firm believer that that's human nature. Like, I hear people say, hey, they watch movies and all kind of shit, and I'll kill a motherfucker and this and that. Hey, when the shit get real, can every man that say he killed somebody, can he kill him? But once you kill one man, you can continue to kill.
Yeah.
And I'm like that even with cheating.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that once this man cheating just stops. You know, I'm not saying that. But when it comes down to like a habitual cheater and then someone actually being better at it, I just feel like the motives that women have a lot of times is like, it's way different than a man's. And they plan it out a lot better. They lies are a lot better. How they sneak out the house is better. Like how they leave your motherfucking ass is better. I saw that sitcom a long time ago where the motherfucker wrote a Dear John letter, but I ain't met now motherfucking homeboy that wrote a bitch a Dear John letter leaving his female. But I done seen a lot of females do that shit to men. Like that's just what it is. And the men every time, and I've been one of them homeboys. Damn, bro. It wasn't no sign. I don't know what happened, man. I just woke up one day and she was out the door. So all the time she was fucking this motherfucker. All the time that she had to sneak out to see him, have dinner, whatever.
Men do all the same shit.
I didn't say that we didn't do the same thing. I'm just saying who better at it.
I disagree.
Know what I'm saying?
I do think men are just better at it because it's been passed down to them. Their daddy was a cheater. Their granddaddy was a cheater. Their great-great-daddy was a cheater.
Okay, so in this climate
all y'all cheat.
So in this climate right now, you trying to say that you think women ain't better at cheating? In this climate right now.
Mm-mm. I don't think we're better at it. I will say that we're smarter at it because we think about what we have to lose. We think about what we have to lose.
So that's what makes y'all
better. I don't think men think initially, damn, what am I risking by laying down or cheating on my wife? I think women think about the risk before they make a decision like that. And they think about the risk for days leading up to them doing it. That makes them smarter. Man. Yes, they prep and prepare better. But I don't think it's better. If a woman cheats better, she would have multiple men that she could get out.
I don't believe that. I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe that. I don't believe that just for the simple fact that, and I hear this a lot from women. A lot of women sometimes can't. It's hard for them to fuck two dudes. That's why they end up leaving one of the guys, because mentally they don't have the capacity to fuck this dude, then fuck this dude. Men don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that motherfucking psyche. It's just one of those things. Like, if I cheat on your ass, you ain't gonna see me for 2-3 days. I'm not finna have you wrestling with me trying to fuck me after I just fucked her. It just ain't.
Which makes you a better cheater. The fact that you can even say that.
But we're talking about
because now you're thinking ahead that you might go home and your girl might fuck you and you already nut. Get out of here.
But we're talking. Really I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. But I done met dudes that actually go home just like I said and have a condom on.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
On.
Just went to the house and forgot to take the condom off.
Forgot to take the condom off. On.
Your friend is a derelict.
So don't tell me talking about who the fuck is better. I talked about a personal situation for me, but I am a smart individual. But I'm just saying, from a lot of the shit that my homeboys then told me, I give them the warning: you're gonna get busted. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out wrong. If your homeboy giving you the treatment that is gonna come out wrong, how is he a better cheater? Your homeboy warning you is gonna blow up in your face. The homegirl, y'all sit at a meeting table. You, your homegirl, the whole nine, y'all be on conference call. You trying to fucking tell me that y'all not better cheaters? Girl, listen, this the pros and the cons and what's gonna happen. Now, you know, Derek, you know what I'm saying? He still got a pension. You know what I'm saying? Now, old boy, you know what I'm saying? You can put some life insurance on him. His kids kind of grown, so they really ain't even in the house. What you talking about, dog? You think I don't know this shit go down? Niggas don't have conference calls about no bitch that I'm fucking. That when I get the call from my homeboy, shit done blew up already. What you mean? I know what I'm talking about. It's already a done deal.
Right, already went wrong.
Yeah, shit already blown up, man. What you think my house looking like, boy? You listen, the PlayStation is in the pool. She throwing everything off the wall. Get to the house now and call 911. You gonna need police protection. That's how it's going down. I'm sorry. You're not gonna sell me on that.
I don't have to sell you.
You just not gonna do it.
You're better at it. That's why you do it so much. You're better at something that you've done over and over and over again. I'll get us smarter, but y'all are fucking better at it.
They finna kill you.
I don't give a damn. That's my opinion. There's no way. You know why I feel that way? I think because I can only look at myself personally.
But that's what I just did, and that's
you know what I'm saying. It's not something that's easy for me to even think about.
But I'm telling you not to look at it from your perspective, because when I just did that, you just said that. Okay, look, you smart enough to do it, this and that. I would never. Myself, I think like one time, and it was just like that's just like women that just might say something slick to you. They're like, you smell a little different, or this and that. Nah. You don't want to tell on yourself, but we damn near be, because we have to ask the question like, we guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you guilty, you like, I don't want to ask this question, but I got to be careful how I ask this question because I am guilty. You know what I'm saying? Women could be with a straight face cooking you dinner. You know what I'm saying? Getting dressed, the whole nine. They go to work cheating. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, we so happy that your ass going, we sending the pussy out to the motherfucking shit. Have a nice day at work, baby. You know what I'm saying? They done put on the best cologne, got the goddamn Vicky Victoria, what's
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secret shit on. Like, it's a whole new thing.
I'm done.
So I'm just not. I don't put on new boxers when I'm going to fuck a bitch.
Oh, I'm done.
I don't got the sexy shit on. It's all
so because we prepare. Because we prepare, we're better. That's what you're ultimately saying. Because you're saying because a woman is more prepared or getting herself prepared to cheat, that she's the better cheater. When you keep on doing the shit over and over, guess what? There's some bitches that you done fucked that you done got away with fucking.
Listen.
You are coming off as a person that has cheated and got caught, and your homeboys that cheated and got caught. Talk about them cases that don't nobody know about. That you and your homeboys sit around and talk. Remember this one time? Remember that one time? And no one knows about it. Mm-hmm. Count that, and then now ask if you're the better cheater.
But I can't count that if my homeboy it can't tell me a story like that, because the stories.
Have you cheated with some bitches that nobody don't know about when you've had a girlfriend? Are there some cases of women that you took up through there that don't nobody know about today?
Nah, I tell my.
Oh, come on, man!
I tell my mom everything.
Your mom?
Yeah, I tell my mom.
I'm talking about the girlfriend you was with.
Oh, that I cheated.
Yeah, the one that you cheated on. Yes.
No, because I'm not really that type of dude. I think I've been busted every time.
So there's no pussy out there that you had while you had a girlfriend that she don't know nothing about.
I've been busted every time.
You've cheated and gotten busted every fucking time?
I'm not good at it. I've been busted every time.
And that's why your philosophy ain't gonna change. So it don't make no sense for me to debate you, player. Because you've been talking about yourself the whole time.
I've been busted every time.
You ain't even talking for everybody. You really talking for yourself.
I always speak for myself.
Oh man.
But I'm not. The situations that I'm talking about ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, I ain't walk in with a condom on my dick. My homeboy did. You know what I'm saying? So how am I talking about me?
No, I'm just saying off the objective that your belief is women are better cheaters because you yourself have found out that the women you've been with were better because you were just bad at it.
But guess what? But I've been cheated on. So don't speak about that shit, because I've been cheated on. So I've been blindsided by a fucking bitch. What are you talking about? I've been the cheater, and I've been in the shoes of that man that's been blindsided, that ain't seen it.
She did a better job than you then.
Of course. So she's better.
That's where you that doesn't mean
she's better. You just said she did a better job than you.
She was better.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that particular woman was better than you at cheating.
I've been cheated on 3 times. So you can't say that particular woman. I got cheated and I ain't see neither one of those coming. I got blindsided every time. Right then and there. Found out about that dude at that particular time. And when you sit down and you're trying to patch that relationship, I gotta hear her say, well, yeah, me and my girls, we went out. I said, damn, you met your homegirls? You know what I'm saying? Well, we met at Hooligans or whatever. So when was this? You understand what I'm saying? You not understand, like, females do too much research and pay attention to shit that men do that we just sloppily do. Just because we do it a lot don't mean we better at it. A motherfucker could, like I gave the example, if you were a habitual criminal, don't mean you're better at it. Because once you come out of jail, they do the same shit. That don't mean they better at it. That's just what they know. So just because I'm fucking cheating, that could be just what you know. I know. But that don't mean that I'm fucking better at it. I'm coming from the perspective that I was literally blindsided. Like, I didn't even know. Like, she literally was going on dates, met the friends, doing all that shit, on the phone, behind my back, this and that. I done had to hang up the phone when she done came outside, fumbling the phone and shit. I ain't even that good.
Are you serious?
Yes. So, don't talk to me about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I won't.
Like, it's just, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy done butt dialed his side piece. It just, that type of shit happens sometimes. I'm just saying. So, to sit there and say women ain't better at it, and I'm just saying, especially just when they leave, I'm just saying, it's not majority of the time that a man just like I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But what you're talking about of how a man should do it is like how the motherfucker did it on Waiting to Exhale or some shit like that. Like, he threw the big shit out and yeah, come get your shit. I'm gonna be with this white girl and I'm leaving you and all this other type of shit. Like, that looked like how it should go. But I ain't met that motherfucker. Now one of my homeboys was like, yeah, man, I got Brenda on fucking Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Shirley 9. She got the big crib. And I ain't never seen that shit. So if you can enlighten me on a story like that, I would gladly listen. But I ain't seen that shit. None of my homeboys have been through that. Every one of I've seen been tragic stories, man. She called, man, my car got, I had to get a new car fucking around with her.
Did you say tragic?
Tragic. They've been all tragic stories. I ain't never, but I bet you this. I bet you the same way I'm saying this, I bet you one of your homegirls and came out on top. I bet you she'd have left one of her dudes and went into a new situation.
Facts.
Full blown.
Facts.
I don't know no homebody that came out on the winning team. None. I can't even count. Not on one finger. All them shits been tragic stories. They done had to get a new bitch. Every one of them. They
had to start over.
Yeah, man, I was so much in the doghouse, I ain't even see the reason to go back to that. I'm just starting over, bro.
That's it.
Like, that's how it goes. So, I'm just saying, like, it ain't from the perspective of just me. I've been busted, yeah. But even just amongst my circle or just looking around. And keep in mind, I got sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got female family members and when they did some shit or they done cheated, they came out on the other side where they left this dude and they came out on the other side. I ain't saying they came out unscathed, but they came out to a better situation. And the way that they left the dude, he was blindsided with the shit. So when I look at it, I'm like, what is better? Just because I'm doing it more don't make me better at it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm definitely not going to rebuttal you on that. I won't rebuttal you on that. But I will say that women are just smarter. I think the word better is still left up to debate. And you need to help us with this one. The question was, who was the better cheater? And I don't think anybody here really
we just giving
defended which one is better. You say
I just
women
gave
are
my
better.
perspective.
I said men are better, but I think that we both agree that women are just smarter at it, and that's what men know. Who do you think is better? Make sure you comment, like and subscribe to the page. There's a new episode every single Friday. You can find me on Facebook, IG, and Twitter at Kana Lassiter.
Hey, holla at your boy, man. I'm on both platforms. Hey, subscribe to the channel. Twitter, Instagram, hit me up, 51 Spade. If y'all want to leave comments, especially on this episode, leave them at the bottom of the comment, man. YouTube, subscribe to it so you get more episodes like this. Holla at your boy. Peace.